been able to level up. SoCal is definitely the place you want to practice.
Yep. SoCal is one of the most stacked regions around in the world, actually. You know, Japan is up there as well, but SoCal has, oh man,
So many players.
Beautiful players out there. I mean, some of the best. I mean, they've got Elegant, Best Luigi, of course, Larry Lurr, Best Fox, and, you know, playing out in SoCal is
K9 and Void.
K9, Void, yep. The best Cheeks around.
Got the best Shulk ever.
Yeah, Nico.
Yeah.
So,
There are just so many good players. But
what a time to prove if he's leveling up against DFW's best on our PR right now, Karna. But this time he's playing the Cloud. I heard him say on Facebook he was not wanting to play the Sheik today.
Yeah, he's still got to give his hands a bit of a rest.
Yeah. Even you know, Sheik is one of those characters where you're using a lot of inputs really quickly.
You got to be on point, or one small mistake with Sheik can really mess you up, and you don't want a finger flub to be the reason.
Right.
So he's going to be messing around with the Cloud up against the Rosalina and Luma coming out of Mage. It's been relatively even, but without Luma, we'll see if there's going to be any shifts in momentum right now. Actually, Mage has been doing a pretty good job of maintaining the offense despite not having a Luma.
Right. It seems like he's playing a little more aggressive for a Rosalina player right now without having Luma. You know, he's not, most Rosa players I see kind of run away, or they try to throw somebody off stage with back throw or something. Wow,
Karna's been doing a lot of that early climb hazard, and it's worked really well in doubles. In that situation, somehow the second hit seemed to not do too much to Mage, so he was able to get down and get a punish pretty quick.
Yep. We're trying to get the hard read there with the down smash twice, but not quite
gets
going to do
Luma,
it.
so at least that up smash isn't going to kill.
Right.
Luma out of the way, but still taking a punish.
Ooh,
back hit in there.
That was dirty. Wow. I don't know if that was possible to tech.
No, that did not look techable to me.
It was right there.
Real close to the ledge. No splash box. I don't know.
Oh, wow, that up smash going to kill. Okay.
Yeah. No Luma still, but you know, when you're at 134, eventually on Town and City, you're going to die.
Yep. We saw that last game. That up B tearing through, almost killing it 60% from Zelda, but good pivot grab there.
Starting to get these up airs, but one whiff is going to put Cloud in a position to get some up airs of his own. Not going to get too much, though. Mage back on his feet. Ooh, a forward throw this time. Bit of a mix-up on the DI, trying to push him off stage.
Mage's doing really good right now, actually. Playing the neutral. Like I said, you know, he's playing quite aggressive, actually, without having Luma. Definitely respectable, but close there with the up air.
Up air trading with the down air put Karna in a bad spot. He is trying to recover at nearly 100%. This time the down air comes out first, is able to slice through the up air attempt. How's he going to get back on the ledge? Ooh. The trade from the forward smash is more than enough with Luma there.
Karna really wanting to save his limit right there. He didn't want to drop down low to use it, so he actually just hopped on the stage, and that ultimately led to his demise there with that forward smash. That's in this matchup, you have to be aware of that because Rosalina's forward smash is it's very strong. It's something you wouldn't expect, you know, but it'll hit you and you'll die really early.
I mean, it's terrifying because if he uses the limit and then he gets pushed back off stage, then he has to recover without limit against Rosalina and Luma. And again, the forward smash becomes a threat because you can angle it down and catch Cloud trying to snap the ledge.
Now, a lot of people talk about this matchup, especially around the time that Cloud first came out, basically, you know, saying, you know, Rosalina definitely loses the matchup. And, you know, but the good thing about the matchup is there are things that she can do. And we saw that right there, you know. She has to pressure Cloud with limit, and Cloud recovering without limit is very scary against Rosalina. So the one thing that she does have in the matchup is that.
That was cute. They're just poking through the stage with the up air so you can get a little bit safer of a recovery. I mean, and over time we have seen the matchup evolve and players have stopped thinking that it's super heavy in Cloud's favor.
Right.
Might be closer to even, or maybe still slightly Cloud favored, but not extremely.
Not as one-sided as we initially thought. Cloud does have a really good, he has really good options of getting rid of Luma. That's the biggest thing that helps him in the matchup. And also just his disjoints and his range, you know, can pressure Rosalina from afar.
Yeah. That Luma died to %. So I guess when you're playing Cloud, sometimes that can happen because you put a lot of damage on with that side B, or the cross slash rather. But man, that is a rare sight.
So Karna adjusting a little bit in this game too, keeping the lead. But wow, that up air, that was the right hitbox to send him in that perfect angle right there that almost killed. Even on Battlefield.
Starting the ledge trap, that Luma is gone. We'll see if Mage is able to make it back.
opting to go for the grab release there, not wanting to go for a throw.
It was actually a really good mash from Mage at this percent to get out after 2 pummels.
Yep. That upper's going to take it right there.
Still holding on to that limit. Not having to use it to get the KO means he's going to have some really good movement bumps going into this next stock.
Ooh, good conservation on the limit right there from Karna. Okay, gonna opt to go high, and okay.
Wow, takes out Luma on the way back up.
That was awesome. Very, very good. Mage trying to catch him there at the ledge. Trying to get the read right there on the roll. Mage not going to give it to him.
Well, all the pressure on the shield. I'm amazed that that down smash didn't poke after the damage that back air did. A really high Clim hazard coming out of Karna is going to be able to escape the situation. No Luma means that up smash whiffs.
Karna will have to be careful. The high Clim hazard is very good as a mix-up, but if Mage picks up on that quickly, he could get punished for it.
Down tilt a little bit late, but he is
eventually
eventually able to catch the roll on.
Luma just came back. So right there, I'm actually not 100% sure if it took the Luma knockback or if it just killed it altogether. On Battlefield at 152, I could see it straight up killing, but it was close. I saw Luma come back.
It was real close.
Yep.
And on Battlefield with these platforms, we'll see Mage is going to be able to build the percent back even really quickly. These up airs stacking.
Right there we saw Karna not actually afraid of Rosalina's upper. He contested with downer. But Cloud's disjoints, as we talked about earlier, are just so good for contesting Rosalina's moves.
Ooh, pushing Cloud back off stage, see if he has force to burn the limit. No, slices through the back air attempt with that forward air, and now trying to catch the landing.
Mage is not in a really good spot right here. He's got Karna has rage and Mage really high percent. That side B's definitely going to take it. Yep.
All right. Very, very close fight, though, down to the wire. We're going to see if Mage is going to be able to adapt a little bit. See how the stage counter pick affects things.
I was going to say, that's a very, very good stage for Cloud right there. The Battlefield, the triplat, you know, Cloud loves platforms, and Rosalina does too. But I think that a lower ceiling and maybe a lower blast zone like Smashville will help benefit Rosalina just a little bit more. Although Mage has to watch out for what we saw last game. That limit side B is going to kill even earlier on Smashville with that side B, those sidelines being even closer.
That's true. I think his game plan is maybe to limit Karna's movement. He was able to move really well on those Battlefield platforms, making it hard for Mage to pin him down. And I think the smaller stage is his idea of trying to keep it more close quarters combat where he can use that Luma more effectively.
It's a really smart counter pick from Mage, actually. It'll benefit him more in more ways than one. Like you said, less space for Cloud and for Karna to move around, and also just in general, the smaller blast zones can help out for that forward smash we saw game 1 coming out from Mage.
Ooh, nice job. Not getting mixed up by that cross up there is going to punish proper with that down smash.
Yep. Mage getting a little aggressive there off stage. And Karna definitely going to punish for it.
Yeah, no Luma now. Ooh, but still getting aggressive, trying to just catching Karna coming in by grabbing him out of the aggression.
And we're seeing this work really well for Mage. You know, he's not really playing that hit-and-run playstyle that you normally see Rosalina players play when they lose Luma, like I said before. You know, he's getting these pivot grabs, he's getting the grabs in the right times that he needs to, and it's working out really well for him, actually. Oh, but that's going to take it. The
jabs
right
into Nair, yeah.
I've seen that. It's a classic Rosalina bread and butter. Jab's really good, and it leads into aerials, as we saw right there. See right here where he's still getting aggressive. He doesn't have Luma, but he's going for the dash attacks and the grabs here.
The ledge trapping from Rosa is terrifying when you got Luma. Okay, footstool, but still had a jump. Was able to make it back, and now Cloud is off stage. That platform bailed him out just a little bit. Jab pressure on shield is terrifying, and he gets caught. Scared.
This is such a bad spot for Karna. Oh,
such an early stock.
That was insane.
That was a 2-stock for Mage. Maybe he has leveled up quite a bit in SoCal.
2-stocking Karna. That's PR'd first on our area. Yeah. Very impressive.
Went down to the wire, game 3, but able to take it.
Wow, Mage.